Hello everybody, Slickframe James here. Happy Saturday. Well, I mean, I'm recording this on Saturday, but you might be watching this on Sunday. Or any other day of the week. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend. I certainly did. I recently beat Psychonauts 2, and I've been playing the new WarioWare game. Having a lot of fun with that. Been having a lot of fun with that, and also working on the script for the next Ask Mario episode. But today, I think it's time to do another commentary video. Today, we're going to be looking at episode 9, Bowser Pranks Mario. It was released on February 15th, 2021, and, I mean, technically, Bowser doesn't prank Mario in the video. He just talks about potential pranks he could do on him. That feels like false advertising. Hope I don't go to prison for such a heinous act.
Coming to you live from the Mushroom Kingdom, it's Ask Mario!
I will say this episode is special for me because it has probably my favorite opening. At least right now.
Child the size of a 5-year-old, spaghetti and the meatballs and all sorts of pasta. Yeah, I'm gonna dress up like a bumblebee and look like a total loser. Ha 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 ha!
There's just something I really love about characters doing impressions of each other. It's just a great way to roast somebody. So seeing the Mario characters do that to each other, I just think that's really funny.
I use strength and anger to compensate for the fact that deep down, I'm an insecure man-child with a brain the size of a mini shroom.
Mario is a savage. And there's me. That was actually, I can't remember if that was Jason, aka DoJayMi. I can't remember if that was my idea or his to give him like the big bug eyes. Just like the eyes you see in Donkey Kong Country 2 when Diddy and Dixie go up against a boss. But whoever's idea it was, I do remember it was my idea to have me going like, oh! I told Jason to just base the pose off of Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show whenever they diss somebody, so I'm really happy with how that emote turned out.
I've never really been by myself on my adventures. Mario may be out of the picture, not in a literal sense.
It's because he's actually literally inside the painting.
Mansions without his assistance. Egad is a little odd, but he's quite smart and talented. He's helped Luigi's.
Anybody else think Egad is a little odd? I mean, okay, no duh, he's odd. But does anybody else feel a little weird when he's on screen? Sometimes when he goes like, like it's like, this guy's a little weird. I don't know what it is. I remember whenever I played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, whenever he would just chuckle, I'd be like, you're not a bad guy, are you? Like, I know he's not, but, you know. I guess I'm afraid of short dudes with candle-looking hair. That really does look like a... His head does kind of look like a candle, if you think about it. It's just a white flame coming off the top of his head. I wonder if they did that on purpose when whoever designed him first drew Egad.
Invited him before. He's not exactly.
I wonder how many of you like the fact that Bowser has the saying, "It's a sin to have this much swag" on his smartphone.
Well, he's always welcome.
Note to self.
For those of you who don't know, vitamin D is a vitamin you get from sunlight. At least that's what I think.
Or tennis match.
Koopy? He's already dead.
Other note to self.
This is one of my favorite things about writing dialogue for Bowser, just having him say the most illogical things, but say it with such confidence and bravado. Just say like, how do you kill somebody who's already dead?
One more time.
Fearless Warrior 05 has a question for Bowser. Fearless Warrior 05 is wearing a mask, it looks like, so, you know, smart person. Very good.
Hey, he's not better at it than me. I've captured Mario before.
Yeah, once. And it wasn't even you. It was that Hammer Bro guy who did it.
No.
Does anybody remember what the name of that Hammer Bro was? I did used to have Super Princess Peach on my DS when I was a kid, but I ended up lending it to a friend, and then he moved away to another state, so I never got it back.
Also, there was the time I trapped you in Peach's castle. Oh, and what about that time I trapped all of you with that fake buffet trick?
This game, however, Mario Party DS, I never owned. I've never owned a single portable Mario Party game. I mean, technically, I will own a portable one when Mario Party Superstars comes out. But, yeah, it's not the same thing.
Ganon and Masterhead turned you all into trophies, aka captured you. So that's at least 8 times.
No, that last one doesn't count. Taboo was the one who turned everyone into trophies, and Ganondorf already beat...
I wonder what Taboo means. I think this Taboo character, his name is spelled T-A-B-U. I wonder what that word means, because a lot of people will name their characters... they'll use a word that means something to describe the character.
We all know King Boo is not better at capturing people than me.
You know, I think Fearless Warrior is right, including that time you tied me up when you were brainwashed. You've captured me.
Whenever I get footage from Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, I notice that I tend to go with the footage from the 3DS game. I do think that the Game Boy Advance version has funnier facial expressions for the characters. Something about the art style is just funnier in that game. I remember when I played the version on 3DS, I was like, I noticed the facial expressions aren't as good. I think I do prefer the 3DS version gameplay-wise, but that's definitely something the Game Boy Advance has over it. The Game Boy Advance version, not the system.
I'd never do that! Who is this Tony guy? And why does he think I do something so stupid?
I could be wrong, but I think he...
I do love how Tony asked 2 similar questions, and I happened to find them both, and I'm so glad I put them both in this video together. The way they build on each other, I think works really well. Thanks for the 2 questions, Tony.
Smarties like me, of course! It's a stroke of genius, I tell ya!
What?
Yeah, it's a plan B. In case I can't beat you myself, I'll just destroy the bridge and send you into the lava. Pure genius! Am I right?
Why have you never done it?
Well, I forget about it. Every time.
I can relate. I have pretty bad memory.
Cheater.
And you've never thought to change this method?
Well, I would shoot you with a gun or stab you with a knife, but Nintendo won't let me.
Wonder if anybody felt uneasy by that joke. I think it's pretty funny because I like dark humor. And I mean, they've talked about guns on Gravity Falls before, which is a kid's show, so I don't know. I don't think it's too out of line. Enemies are just, what's the word? Incompetent? Yeah. To Mario. Why are you... Here comes Tony again. I mean, King Boo somehow deals with you better than Bowser. Which brings me to my second question. Bowser, why not team up with King Boo and capture Peach and Mario? It would make for the ultimate Luigi game.
What is with everyone saying that King Boo is better than me at defeating Mario? Capturing and defeating are not the same thing. Oh, Ray. It's just that Tony chump again. Well, he's going on my list. Don't worry, Tony. It's a special list of people who I'm inviting to a tea party. Hope you can make it.
What the? I'm not useless.
I do love having Bowser talk like that. He just talks so dainty and cutesy, because he never does that in any of the games, so...
How exactly does King Boo capture you? Well, does he distract you with a bowl of ravioli?
Hey, that only happened once!
Let me guess.
Mario doesn't have a lot of character traits, but one of his most well-known ones is his love for pasta. He's like Chef Boyardee mixed with Mickey Mouse.
Advantage? I won't lie, that's a good one. As for the second question, team up with King Boo? That bug used to work for me, off and on, but now I'm having second thoughts, considering he took my thing without my permission.
It would be quite the twist. I've defeated a fake Bowser with a vacuum, but...
Here's something I don't think they ever explained. That's definitely not the real Bowser, I think at least. Unless King Boo, like, kidnaps him and puts some spell over him, but I'm pretty sure that's a fake, like, I don't know, robot suit or something? They didn't really explain what that is. Does anybody know? Have they ever interviewed anyone at Nintendo who worked on that game and gave an answer for what that Bowser thing was?
When this 4 comes out, the tables will turn. Whenever they finally make that game.
After this episode came out, a couple of my artists messaged me and they said, hey, by the way, James, you know that Super Mario World is technically Mario 4, right? And I was like, yeah, I know. That's kind of the joke. He doesn't realize it. And here's another thing I feel like I haven't done that good of a job with on Ask Mario. I feel like I haven't really established the fact that Nintendrawar's fan-made Mario universe and this are meant to be 2 separate universes. They're not really meant to be the same thing. Like, they reference it multiple times. They reference her comics a lot, but they're not actually a part of those comics. Yeah, I feel like I haven't done a very good job of explaining it, so, you know, there's your explanation right there. They're not the same continuity.
Put every piece of his mustache grooming kit into a vending machine.
What the? You monster!
Number 3, put buckets of Luigi's diarrhea above all the doors in a ghost house.
Aw.
It's been a little while since I've had Bowser, like, show visuals on screen with this kind of wiggly style. Last time I did it, I think it was the episode where he talks about his backstory about why he's a villain with cosmic swagger, and I drew actual images there. I found some images online and just traced them. Here, I decided to just be lazy and, you know, use words. By the way, that joke earlier when he talks about the lava chamber in the woman's locker room, that actually wasn't written in the original script. When Tyler was saying his lines for Bowser, I ended up coming up with that line right on the spot there. I realized that it kind of completes the joke better, you know, with the rule of thirds and all. It's like, a lava chamber, or a woman's locker room, or a lava chamber in a woman's locker room. It's like, you know, that just made the joke feel more complete. So, I didn't even ask him to do it, but Tyler just went ahead and said the line, and I was like, yes, perfect. All right, here's the first one for Luigi. Have you ever been jealous of... Sophia. She got a lot of questions answered on this video. She's the lucky one.
Jealous of Mario, but he's been jealous of me before. What? I've never been jealous of you. I
hope Mario doesn't come off as too much of a jerk in these videos. I really don't mean for him to come off as jerk-ish at all. I feel like it's easy for fans, when they're making Mario fan content, it's really easy to make him self-absorbed and conceited and egotistical, like the Dorkly videos. I really try not to do that, but sometimes I do it. I don't know. Certainly not what I mean to do. It's just ego tends to lead to more comedy. Ego is a very big part of comedy, like breaking down the way people build themselves up in their heads, I think.
Whoever wrote the first Mario Party manual thinks that I'm smarter. But there's no evidence or examples to back it up. All it says is, he's smarter than Mario. And wait. Can he?
I wonder who wrote that originally. Someone's like, I'm gonna decide that Luigi's actually smarter than Mario.
This author is clearly biased. Oh, there's plenty of evidence on YouTube. Just go see for yourself. I can win anything by doing absolutely nothing.
I also wonder where the original Luigi wins by doing nothing video. I remember seeing that, and then suddenly, like, more and more people started making those kind of videos. It just became a fun meme. Mario. Who won? Do you still have prank wars?
Oh, you mean the Nintendrawer prank wars? Read or watch it for yourself and find out. Look up Pranksters 2 here on Slickframe's YouTube channel, or go on DeviantArt.
Yeah, just try to avert your eyes from the diapers, inflation, and Bowsette droids. I still have nightmares, people! That website is evil.
If anything, for some people, that's not a warning. That's just an invitation, because they like that stuff. Is he inside your mind or something?
Mr. L? Oh, he was real alright. I don't know the facts, but
Mr. L, one of the most popular characters from Paper Mario. He has a huge following. A lot of people love Mr. L. I notice people tend to really love it when characters have a doppelganger or just a dark version of a hero. Like Shadow the Hedgehog is probably one of the best examples.
Greedy and brainwashed him hard.
You talked to her recently?
Yep.
You went out of your way to ask her about my brainwashing?
Yes?
Ooh, Bowser's got plans. Is he gonna unleash Mr. L from Luigi's mind at some point? Maybe. We'll see.
Pauline? Yes, but it wasn't anything that serious. No matter what.
With this question, I think I actually made a bit of an error. After the episode came out, one or two of my artists, I think it was Jason, told me that he doesn't think that Pauline didn't recognize Mario here. Here it looks like to me it just felt like she didn't recognize him because she doesn't even call him by name at first. She's just like, "Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now." It's like, do you not know the guy's name? So it felt like maybe she didn't recognize him or something. But I don't know. I guess maybe she did recognize him. She just didn't use his name. I don't know. If Pauline ever comes on Ask Mario, I'll be sure to, have her clear that up. Because that honestly feels like an error on my part.
I'm gonna consider being her rebound.
Oh, shut up. She has taste.
All right, next Mario question. Did you go to a school with your bro? Tell us some stories.
School?
Wow. But did anybody else think that Pauline didn't seem to recognize Mario in Mario Odyssey? Something about it did feel a little odd to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be. But I'm never wrong about stuff. I'm always right. Everybody else is stupid except for me. Me.
At least until Nintendo retcons this statement and releases a game.
Notice the lack of game footage on screen. I don't think there's any time in any of the games where you see the Mario characters in school.
I didn't even go to school.
Not the first.
If I even knew you dweebs at the time.
See, Luigi would never say that directly to Bowser's face. He doesn't have the guts to do so because he knows Bowser would sock him.
Be like one of those teen movies like Superbad or Blockers, mixed in with a typical Mario.
Anybody else think it's weird when these guys talk about movies and real-life actors and stuff like that? Does anybody else think it's weird? Sometimes I look back on it and think it's a little odd. I don't know. Just let me know if it bothers you in any way, because it might feel a little weird. If you think it's weird, I don't blame you. Then again, some people might like the fact that they talked about their favorite TV shows like Game of Thrones and The Office and stuff like that.
About Bowser! Why won't people stop asking me about this freaking thing?
Good question, Bowser. Tons of people ask questions about Bowser all the time. And honestly, I think it's funny that Bowser keeps getting mad about it. But yeah, so many people send questions like, "Hey, how's your daughter Bowsette doing?" And it's like, Bowsette is not Bowser's daughter. She's not an actual Mario character. She's a fan character. Well, people like to imagine Bowsette is his daughter or mom or cousin or something. Bowsette is a very popular, not real character. I mean, technically none of the Mario characters are real. You know what I mean.
Rich by a wizard and growing into a kaiju multiple times, there's not much to share.
Aw, Sags is so...
Look at all those hearts that Sags, or Sophia. Her YouTube name was originally Sags, but then, so that's what I wrote in the script and recorded, but then later on, when I went to find the image of her YouTube comments, I saw that she changed her name, and I was like, oh. It's a little awkward, but okay. This is why I don't take screenshots of the questions anymore. I've been just typing them in, because it's just way less of a hassle that way.
Wait. Really?
No!
Eric Wijaya, here's one of my favorite moments in this episode. To Bowser, can you punch Mario in the face for me?
I thought you'd never ask! I love this guy. Ow!
One more from Eric. I wonder why Bowser doesn't just punch him right back, but had to keep the show going.
Oh!
Slickframe, last question. Please make it a good one. All right, one more. Ilham Mustikan. Okay, I'm 90% sure that I got that. Every now and then, I get questions that are really, really, really long. Almost every day I get at least one or two of those in the comment sections that are really, really long. And I was, at this point, I was like, you know what? I'll answer just one of them. And kind of the joke here is that the question is so long. I imagine Ilham Mustikan probably wasn't super satisfied with the response, but, you know, just thought I'd give it a try, see if it's funny or not. Peach to love you, you can maybe start being nice to her subjects, and even... I think in the future, if anybody ever writes really, really long questions, I mean, I don't normally answer them, but I might just end up responding to them. I might just read them in just a few sentences, like just sum them up really quickly. Yeah.
I'm out. Smell you later, nerds.
Okay, Gary Oak.
Can I say it this time? Please. Oh.
Luigi with those cute eyes. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
Monica does such a good job with changing their eyes when necessary.
That's it for today. Be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button and bell icon to get notified when we release new episodes. Also, leave a comment below if you want a chance to hear us answer any questions you have.
Oh, thank you, Luigi. Voicing you is so much easier than Mario.
Voicing me?
It's true, by the way. Voicing Mario can actually be really tricky at times. Knowing when to go low and when to go high, it's a lot trickier, whereas...
Luigi is generally more consistent with the way his voice sounds, whereas Mario... Oops, I just need the microphone stand. Oopsie. Oh. That's Slickframe. He's cuckoo. He doesn't know to not kick the microphone stand.
Anyways, Mario's voice is definitely a lot trickier, and, you know, knowing when to go high or low, it's tricky, but I feel like it's something that I have been getting a little bit better at. At least I certainly hope so. But yeah, that's the commentary for Ask Mario Episode 9. Hope you guys enjoyed this insight, and, you know, I could go and play some more WarioWare Get It Together, but I think maybe I should get going on the script for Ask Mario Episode 14. I've already got the questions selected, so might as well get to work on that. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.